Hey everyone, we're back for the Egyptian Beauty Return Saga. Return home. This is we have to continue this. Time for Egyptian Beauty Return home. On March 24th, 2023, at Kingdom, all the teleportation and all the mind control mummy goddesses redecorate the whole area, and Caliber is on the way. Soon Caliber's on the mind control mummy dragon arrived, and as he stepped off the mind control mummy dragon, when Pharaoh Jackal and Borax walked up to Caliber, Pharaoh Jackal said, "Welcome back to the kingdom, Caliber." Borax said, "We made a nice evil for his kingdom." Caliber smiled and said, "Well done, my boy, and Jame will never be Pharaoh again." Borax said, "Yes, your wizard, sir, but the chosen one, Peter, need to stop." Caliber said, "Yes, Borax, and he'll be joining one of us, and Jane will done for soon. Done for." Pharaoh Jackal said, "True, and soon that our army will capture all the citizens to bring them at my kingdom tomorrow." Caliber said, "Excellent, your majesty, and we'll be unstoppable." Borax said, "Tomorrow I'll find Peter and Jame to bring it to you." Caliber said, "That's good to hear." On March 25th, Peter, Mark, Samuel, Maria, Diamond, Elf, Woman, Rain, Bucks, and Melissa are at another dimension, and they're at Dalmore Big Ship. When Peter, Mark, Samuel, Maria, Diamond, Elf, Woman, Rain, Buck, and Melissa went inside Dalmore Big Ship, they saw a group of Ravager party and hold on. Alright, we see that Dalmor as a big ape. I get it now. Yeah, I get it. Peter, Mark, Samuel, Maria, Diamond, Amp, Woman, Rain, Buck, and Melissa saw General Lando with Marlo and the captain inside the coffin. Peter said, "There is my uncle inside, and we need to save him." Samuel said, "We have to do something before Pharaoh Jackal take over." Woman said, "It's so seem that we need to distract him and sneak to the coffin." Buck said, "I'll distract him." Buck is outside and yelled, "Help! My leg is broken! So please help!" Everybody inside Dalmore Big Ship can hear Buck screaming, and Dalmore said, "The screaming is coming. That screaming is coming outside Dalmore. Dalmore said, "The screaming is coming outside Dalmore." Heard. General Leonardo said, "Everyone, let's go outside and see what happened." When they all went outside, Peter and Utter walked up to the coffin and opened inside. Marlowe and Captain were frozen, and Woman used his heat power to melt down. Marlowe and the Captain were unfrozen, and Marlowe said, "So cold inside, but where are we?" Someone said, "You guys are in the big ship." Marlowe and the Captain heard someone talking, and they're shocking. The Captain shouted, "Is that it? Is that a talking dog?" Woman said, "Don't worry about them." Woman said, "Don't worry about them. They can speak like you guys." The Captain shouted, "And the giant talking cobra?" Woman said, "Well, yes, but I'm not going to eat you guys. So, I'm Woman, and I'm yours." Marlowe said, "Wait a minute. Is that Peter?" Peter said, "Uncle Marlowe, it's good to see you." Marlowe smiled and he hugged Peter. Marlowe said, "I miss you so much, but how long we've been frozen?" Peter said, "You and the Captain have been frozen for 2 days." The Captain said, "That was a short day." Peter said, "Yes, and we need to get out of here before they found us." Dalmor and his officer showed up behind them, and General Lando said, "But we did catch you guys." They turned around, and the officer got Buck, who tied up in rope. Buck said, "I'm sorry, you guys, because they're good at this." Dalmor said, "You think that you could fool Dalmor, but Dalmor and Dalmor Ravager are very smart way to do. General Leandro had to take you to the pharaoh." General Leandro said, "You see that you guys can't stop us, and now we'll have to take you to Pharaoh Jackal." Then some guy in the robe. Oh no. Okay, I fixed it. Then some guy in the robe walked up to them, and General Lando asked, "Who this guy?" When he take the hood down, it not other than Joss. Someone said, "It is you." Joss smiled and said, "The one and only." Dalmor asked, How dare come upon to Dalmor and Dalmor Ravager?" Joss said, "I want you and your Ravager let them those guys freeze." Wait, Ravager let them go. Yep, there we go. Dalmor asked, you want Dalmor set those guys free?" Joss said, "Yes, but not only that, you and your friend will never hurt them ever again." Then Dalmor had an idea and said, Well, then, but Dalmor chose you to fight the crab shark." That's right. Crab shark is a part crab, part octopus, and part shark, and also is very big. Joss and Dalmor made a deal, and they off to the sea. When they were at the sea, they could able to see the crab shark. and just is going to jump. Dalmor said, if you win, Dalmor and Dalmor Ravager will let your friend go. But if you fail, you'll never see your friend ever again. Just wink at Selma, and Selma wink at Maria, and Maria wink at Diamond, and Diamond wink at Imp, and Imp wink at Woman, and Woman wink at Rain, and Rain wink at Buck, and Buck wink at Melissa, and Melissa wink at Peter, and Peter wink at Just, and Just jump and start to fight the Crabble Shark. Someone, Maria, Diamond, Imp, Woman, Rain, Buck, and Melissa grabbed the rope and started to hold the Dalmor. Peter jumped off Dalmor big ship and helping Just take down the Crabble Shark. But General Leonardo and the Ravager show up, so they began to fight. Mark keeping Marlo and the captain safe from Ravager, and Mark said, "Do not worry, Marlo and Captain. Mark will keep you safe." Marlo said, "Mark, behind you." Mark turned around and Nani, I just Mickey. Sorry, everybody. Nani just interrupted. Anyway, where were we? Yes. Mark turned around and he hit one of the Ravagers till it landed on a big thing wheel to the Dalmor big ship. It's gonna cross the Crabble Shark, and the captain asked, "So now what we're going to do?" Marlo said, "We can take the big boat." Peter and Just taking care of the Ravager and General Leonardo on the big rock. Just said, "Alright, kid. This guy is our last standing. You know what to do." Peter shocked his head and Just shook his head. They are about to fight General Leonardo, but the Crabble Shark grabbed General Leonardo and started to eat him alive. Soon, Peter and Just saw Selma, Maria, Diamond, and Woman, Rain, Buck, Lisa, Mark, Marlo, and the captain on the big boat. And someone shouted, "Come on, you guys! We're leaving this boat! We're leaving this dimension and stop Phil Jackal!" Peter and Just... Okay. Hop on the big boat, and Dalmor big ship ran over the Crabble Shark and started to explosion. Peter, Mark, Selma, Maria, Diamond, and Just, Woman, Rain, Buck, Melissa, Marlo, and the captain finally escaped from Dalmor and his Ravager. I realized something. And Marlo said, "Not going to lie to you guys, but this is a great time. We're having a sea trip." The captain said, I'm agree, and I need to tell the other about this. Back to the kingdom, Phil, Jackal, Borax, and Caliber are at the tower, and Caliber said, "With this new empire, we'll make the entire world into a new area." Phil Jackal said, "Yes, Caliber, and soon everybody will bow down for me." Caliber said, "Of course, your majesty, and Jame will be a pharaoh again." And Boris said, you must see. I found their secret hideout in Mua. Fellow Jackal asked, were they at the Borax? Borax said they're at the abandoned school, but Jane, Peter, and their others are not here yet. Fellow Jackal said we have to wait for them to come back to their secret hideout. Borax said, and then we take Jame and Peter to your kingdom. Fellow Jackal said, yes, soon the world will be ours. Caliber said, that will do, your highness. And Borax, go with Fellow Jackal and bring Jame and Peter to me. Borax said, as you wish. Meanwhile, Peter, Mark, James, Sabrina, Samuel, Maria, Diamond, Amp, Just, Woman, Rain, Bucks, Melissa, Marlo, and the captain are at the Navy ship, and everybody are at the meeting. The captain shouts, attention! I've been gone about 6 days, and now I'm back, so we met this boy here because he saved my life. Other soldier asked, how did this kid save your life? The captain said, you see that this boy is very honored, and he had a powerful sword called the Sword Key. So yeah, but we need him to help us to take them because they're a Pharaoh Jackal wanted to rule the world. So it's up to this boy to stop Pharaoh Jackal and his army. So little boy, can you please come up in the stage for me? Peter walked up to the stage and said, hello everybody, my name is Peter, and I'm a chosen one. At the Nightmare Pillar, Pharaoh Jackal and his other at the hold on. Okay, now where are we? Oh yes. At the Nightmare Pillar, Pharaoh Jackal and his other are at one, and Borax said, looked like we had to capture everybody. Looked like we had to capture everybody. And then we'll wait James and his other. Pharaoh Jackal said yes. And soon that every last one of them as soon. Hold on. There we go. Soon will be ours. Borax said, indeed, my Pharaoh, and my son will join one of us. Pharaoh Jackal said, true, and I wanted to tell you this, that the time that I became Pharaoh Jackal. Borax said, you don't say. Pharaoh Jackal said, in the year 2013, I was 5 years old, and I've been dreaming about Queen Sabrina, and she was mummified alive and turned into a pillow. In February 27, 2023, I've been the kingdom in Egypt with my mother and father because they met the old friend Samuel. Soon we met the new ruler of this kingdom till I saw who she is. It was Queen Sabrina who was inside my dream, but I don't think I saw her in my dream. I saw her. I found out. Yeah, I found. I saw her pass inside my dream later. I was talking to Pharaoh Jame, and he told me about the dark magic who killed Jane's parents. So I have to say good luck on their trip. Then one day, I could see Queen Sabrina pass with my eye closed. When I opened my eye, David told me that Caliber needs me for something. Caliber told me that he is the dark magic the whole time. So I to tell my father about Caliber, and my father told me to stay with my mother. So I have to help him. When I walked to Caliber office room, I saw my father about to end Caliber, and I heard that Caliber says something about Queen Sabrina. So I just gave my father a scar on his face, and Caliber used his dagger to put his spell on my father. It started to turn my father and Caliber into old. When Caliber sent my father to the orbit, he made me a pharaoh. I killed half of the people in this town, and I made myself kill my mother. I was able to destroy Jame, but he used his sword key to hit me with lightning blast, and it started to hurt. When he left me behind, Caliber and mind control mummy Kai and Colonel found me, and they taken me to the nightmare pillar. They wrapped me up like a mummy, and they gave me a pharaoh robe. Oh, fix it, pharaoh robe. But they also gave me a golden jackal mask to able to see, talk, and taking me alive. So that I became the Pharaoh Jackal. Bora said, I'm sorry that James did this to you, but my son Peter said that he is the chosen one, and chosen one never worked together with a monster like me. Pharaoh Jackal said, we'll make him one of us, and surely it's going to take a minute to get there. Meanwhile, at the friend of Orion School, Peter, Mark, Samuel, Maria, Diamond, M, Just, Woman, Rain, Buck, Melissa, Marlo, Jame, and Sabrina had returned, and the captain and other will meet them at Egypt. James said, I know that Pharaoh Jackal and his army are on their way to capture us, but we need to fight them. Sabrina said, but how? Only we have a dead people and a mummy dog. Someone said, true, but we have Peter. Peter smiled at them and said, it is true. Just said, since that we had this kid, what step 2? Fix it. Okay, Samuel said it's time to meet our old friend at at the Burger God. Jack and Brock were talking about the good time in Egypt until Samuel, Maria, Diamond, and Just, Woman, Rain, Buck, Melissa, Peter, Mark, Marlo, James, and Sabrina are here. Jack and Brock walked up to Samuel, and Jack said, Samuel, it's good to see you. In 26 years, Brock asked, Who your new friend? Maria, Diamond, and Woman, Rain, Buck, Melissa, Peter, Mark, Marlo, James, and Sabrina introduced to them, and Sabrina said, Your hometown are in great danger, and Phil Jackal is coming to take over. Jack said, we saw on okay, I fixed it. We saw on the news and we're worried about Max and White. James said, Max is gone and White mummified for stay alive, so we put her under the throne. Samuel said, as for their son, Hamilton, he became Pharaoh Jackal. Maria said, we need to free all the goddesses from the mind control mummy. Jack and Brock didn't know that, and Brock said it's time to fight back for the kingdom. Back to the friend of the old high school. Samuel, Maria, Diamond, and Just, Woman, Rain, Bug, Melissa, Pierre, Marlo, Jame, and Sabrina has returned along with Jack and Brock. Someone going to tell Wind Waker, but Phil, Jackal, Bora, and their army show up. They capture all the mummy, skeleton, ghoul, mummy dog, and children, and including Wind Waker and his other. Phil Jackal walked up to James and said, it's been a while, James, but now I have a power to take over. James said, I hope that I let you have my kingdom. Pharaoh Jackal said, indeed, and you and the chosen one are coming with us. The army keeping their eyes on everybody, and Pierre asked, Dad, why you didn't come home with us? Borak said, on March 10th. It was at the war by helping people. Soon I'm so trying my best to save them, but I survived and met Pharaoh Jackal. He wanted me to join him, and I trained a lot. I wear armor on and shaved my hair. They made me as a right-hand man and helped them take over the world. Pierre said, but Dad, you're part of our family. Did you think that you could work with Pharaoh Jackal? Boris said, I have to work with my Pharaoh son. Pierre said, Dad, I'm worried that you turn yourself a villain. Boris said, I am a villain. At the kingdom, all the mind control mummy goddesses taking all the prisoners to the prison, and Pharaoh Jackal and Borax taking Jane and Pierre to the tower. Once they inside the tower, they met Calbert in his throne room. Calbert smiled and said, we did good, James. When Calbert get off his throne, he said, it's been a long time that I've killed your parents, and here you are as a dog. James said, you're a monster. Calbert said the guy who released the imp from the temple from days ago. Boris said, this chosen one sortie is belong to you. When Boris gave Pierre's sword key to Calbert, Pharaoh Jackal said, we did do our best to capture another Pharaoh. Calbert smiled with a grin on his face and said, you boys had done well for me, and as for you and your chosen one, I hope you'll feel the power of Loveless. Pierre said, Dad, I know that you feeling like this, but why do you have to take over? Borak said, this is only the beginning of war and darkness. James said, look, Hamilton, I want you to be a great, special person, and your mother will always be proud of you. Pharaoh Jackal said, if my father wasn't here, I shouldn't just using my anger. Back to the friend of the old man high school, Just and other were prisoned by telephone and the mind control mummy goddesses. Cassie said, we have to do something about teleportation and the mind control mummy goddesses. Sabrina said, there is only hope for Jane, but Pierre will stand a chance. Woman asked, but how? Only we have is all of us trapped in here. Diana asked, Dad, are we gonna lose? Just said, no, sweetie, because we have to save our home. But right now, you and I can beat those guys out. Just and the other tried to grab the stick and lock it out. Back to the kingdom, Caliber is greeting to James and Peter. Caliber said, you boy can feel the darkness inside of you, and it's better to having a hateful to someone or something you don't like. James said, we're never using a hateful. Pierce said, we'll have the peace and love, and we can do best. Caliber said, very well, so see the kingdom are filled with chaos. James and Peter looked outside of the tower, and Caliber said, they're making a new era. Got it. Era about Pharaoh Jackal, and hopefully that you never win. Peter said, we're gonna win because I'm the chosen one, and I'll never be part of darkness, so you're gonna lose. Caliber smiled and said, I think that you can stop me and my plan. When they hear the big fighting, they look outside. It's Sandra, Maria, Diamond, and just Woman, Rain, Buck, Elisa, Marlo, Sabrina, Jack, Brock, Cassie, Diana, Universal Guardian, Hero of the Time, and everybody is fighting. Bill Jackal said, those guys are attacking all the telephers and all the mind control mummy goddesses. Boris said, well, good thing that we have taken care of Dog and my son. Caliber said, so they want fun. Let's make fun. Caliber used his spell to create a storm and just said, it's a storm, and we have to stay alive. A lightning caught the town on fire, and woman shout, this building is start on fire. The Navy had arrived, and the captain said, not until we help you with the fight. Marlo shout, hey! Good to see you again! The captain smiled and said, we're not done yet, but we'll take care of the goddesses. They were all fighting the telephone and the mind control mummy goddesses. Fellow Jackal, Boras, and Caliber had to deal with James and Peter. Caliber said, you see, those people are fighting each other. They're done, and all my work is done for. all you need to do is revenge me for killing your parents. James said, never. Because I'm the new Pharaoh of Egypt, and you can't take my order to rule Egypt. Peter said, he's right. He earned to be a Pharaoh because I'm the chosen one here, and my father's name is Sander. Caliber said, well, let's see, you will be better each other. So James and Peter fighting Phil, Jackal, and Boras each other, and everybody is outside fighting as well. Just said, there are too many of them. Captain said, only someone has some more army to take them down. Then someone shouted, well, good thing that we brought a backup. Everybody looked up in the sky, and it's naval ship. Harry shouted, hey guys, did you miss us? Someone smiled and shouted, it's good to see you again, Harry and Noah. Noah said, that Captain Noah to you, Noah. And we'll take them down together. Maria said, it's going to take a while to save Kingdom. Sabrina said, and more powerful we got is teamwork and teamwork. Harry shouted, let's get those monsters. Captain Noah Animal Crews hopped out of the ship and fight all the televersions and all the mind control mummy goddesses. They're all gonna win this war, but as for Jame and Peter, they're still fighting with Phil Jackal and Borax. Phil Jackal said, I know that you and the Chosen One are trying to stop us, but I can feel someone alarm. Borax said, yes, then I feel inside my heart. Phil Jackal feels something what he's seen and said, yes, I can see my mother resting under the throne. So that means she alright. James jumped out and used his sword to knock Phil Jackal and sword. James said, it's over, Hamilton. You need to stop right now. Then Borat pointed behind James with his sword and said, sorry, but I've to end you. Peter shouted, leave him alone, Dad! Borat turned around and Peter cut off Boris' left hand off. Caliber clapping for James and Peter and said, well done, you two. Well done indeed. You've been a fine work to take them so good. And Peter, strike your father down and take control for me. Peter looked at James and he felt for him and said, Caliber, I won't betray for my Pharaoh because I'm the chosen one. And I won't let darkness win. James said, he's right. He'll never join you because you killed my parents and now you'll pay what you did to me. Caliber smiled on his face and said, as you wish, my Pharaoh. Caliber used his thunder strike at James and Peter, blocked it for him. Peter said, if you want to hurt him, you'll pass through me first. Caliber said, very well, chosen one. Caliber thunder strike James and Peter till Phil Jackal used his sword to block it, and Caliber said, So you decided to join them, your majesty, but I to destroy you myself. Cowper fighting back Jame, Peter, and Phil Jackal with his thunder strike, and Borax saw Peter working together with Jame and Phil Jackal. Peter looked at Borax till he said to Peter, I'll be here inside your heart. Then Borax ran up to Cowper and started to grab him. Borax taking Cowper to the big window, and when Borax jumped off the tower, they fall into a fire. And Peter ran up to the window till he tell us goodbye. Peter tear dropped, and Phil Jackal fainted before James helping him. Phil Jackal told James and Peter and said, James, Peter, can you help me take this mask off of me and see myself as a real me? James said, that's what friends do. When James and Peter take off the jackal mask and unwrap his head, Hamilton's face was pretty restless. Hamilton said, James, thank you for showing me how good I am. And Peter, you made your father proud. Peter asked, what will you do now? Hamilton said, I apologize to my father and the other side. And when my mother were here, tell her that I'll be here inside her heart. James said, I hope that your mother will proud of you now. Hamilton smiled and said, she already know. When Hamilton passed away, James and Peter gonna miss him, and wake up under the throne till she realized she was mummified alive. Outside of the kingdom, the necklace is broken, and all the goddesses were free from the hypnotic. All the televerses are magic down except Mark. So Someone, Maria, Diamond, M, Just, Woman, Rain, Buck, Melissa, Mark, Lilo, Sabrina, Jack, Brock, Cassie, and Diana, Harry, Universalian, Hero Time, Captain Nera, Emma Cruz, and everyone else won the battle. And a little did I know that James and Peter heading to the throne and unlocked the sarcophagus. James and Peter unwrapped White, and she asked how long I was asleep. James said, you've been asleep about 27 days, and now you're awake. White knew that she didn't see Hamilton and asked, where's my son? James said, your son Hamilton has saved us, and he's gone. Peter said, I'm so sorry for your loss, because my father, Boris, has sacrificed to save the kingdom. White is so sad that his son White is so sad that his son back to good and died. So Hamilton will always inside her heart. In March 26th at London, Just and Peter are at the hospital to see Peter's mother, but the doctor told them that Peter's mother has died, and they didn't know that Peter said to just hug him and said, when life always lets you down, always accept yourself the way you are. Yeah, I just copied the fortune cookie paper to this. Don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. At the kingdom, Pharaoh Jame and Queen Sabrina are back in the ruler, and captain of his government told them that they need to keep the secret till they leave. In the end, all the goddesses giving everyone at the kingdom a hero party for saving all the goddesses from the caliber, and Peter lived in the kingdom. When Phil, James, and Peter walk outside, they see ghosts of Elmo, Arthur, Clark, Nick, Saw, Dr. Alexander, James' parents, and David outside with ghosts of Peter's parents and Max and Hamilton outside at night. They smile at each other, and Peter's new adventure had begun. End of book 6. And now I have to go work on book 7. Don't worry, I gotta only complete 2 more stories. I promise you, when I complete 2 more, I'm gonna show it to you guys by reading it. Okay? Alright! Alright, have fun. That was a very long night. So, I'm Christopher, signing off.